I tried to program a single button press that would do the spooky theme into this one, and it just didn't work.
You forgot to put an orange up there.
Put what orange?
An orange.
An orange? Like one
an
singular
orange?
orange?
Yeah.
Like the fruit.
Where?
You said you were gonna put it up there.
Where?
Like Mr. Ballin.
What?
He doesn't remember.
I'm
never mind.
legitimately confused.
You
That's
said
what I'm
you were
looking
gonna
for.
put whatever the size the baby was up there.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody, welcome back to the I forgot that I said I was going to fucking do something podcast. Oh, no, I didn't even change the movie title.
Oh, no.
I am your forgetful host, Joey Gavada. With me today, I have Alex, James, and Eric.
Hey, full slate.
We did it. We're back.
Well, last week there
out.
was just me and Eric. It was super empty slate.
Dude, so like what happened was, and we haven't talked about it, I think she hit my muscle.
Oh,
because
what?
like I was only getting like arm pain, but then my arm was on fire and it kept giving me fevers, and then I had to, like ice my arm, and then like by the time it went away, I was still like fatigued the next day, and then like I kept getting fevers, but I was like so the fevers are causing me to have headaches and just feel like I was dying.
Right.
But it's like I really think it's because I got it because my arm like was swollen.
Like the
Never
whole,
happened before.
just not a little bump, but like the whole fucking arm.
Like where she put
The
the
whole
shot in, there was like a
shebang,
lump,
Eric.
an actual
not
like
doing
lump,
this
like
Go ahead.
it was at least like this size, like around, and it was like
Whoa.
not like this big, but like
Yeah,
that's how
I
like
get-
round it was
Yeah, the
swollen.
diameter, yeah.
Yeah, but I was hurting.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, But now I'm
about to go
invincible.
Get 3,
yeah.
but I'm about to collect them all.
Collect
I'm
them all.
inevitable.
Wait, you can't collect them all. You
I'm
didn't
about
get the
to be
Johnson and Johnson,
six-time
dude.
world champ, dude.
The 8-time.
Undisputed.
Are we done? Are we good? Since you wanted to
Shit.
derail
It's the fourth
everything.
time.
Waiting on you.
Oh, you're waiting on me?
Yep.
So this week, a crybaby decided to fucking cry about not doing any of the movies she ever wants to do. So we're reviewing Antlers instead of Eternals. Because we don't want the
Nice.
clicks. We don't do this shit
fuck
for the
clicks,
views.
dude.
We don't do it for the views. So
I literally do everything for the views.
Dude, like in the
Antlers.
goddamn Eternals that they said, it's not about the views.
It's not about the views. I've directed some stuff.
God,
Some
dude,
online
these pictures are
content.
so
Internet stuff.
funny, dude. Oh my
We
god,
can't
I
talk
loved
about
it.
it. Can't talk about it.
A small-town Oregon teacher and her brother, the local sheriff, discover that a young student is harboring a dangerous secret with frightening consequences.
Dun, dun, dun.
This makes this movie seem way more suspenseful than it actually is.
Harboring a fugitive.
Yeah,
Because it is not suspenseful.
it's not even really scary either.
No, it's a
There's
thriller.
just jump scares.
There was one.
There was
Yeah.
one where, boy, oh boy, I fucking jumped. I was like,
Some of
okay, Jesus Christ.
Some of the body like mutilation's kind of cool, but there's not enough of it either.
So that's my big complaint with
What
this
was
film.
the?
Go ahead, Eric.
I'm assuming like since it's Guillermo del Toro, he like did a bunch of practical shit.
Who said that this had? Oh, wow, he is produced.
He
But
produced
a
on it, like-
producer
I
doesn't
guess
really
maybe
do that kind of
producer,
stuff,
yeah.
though. Directed by Scott Cooper, who has done stuff. He's known for writing and directing Crazy Heart, Out of the Furnace, Black Mass, and Hostels. Never heard of him. Screenplay by C. Henry Chasen, Nick.
I've seen Hostels and Black Mass.
Are they good?
No,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Hostels is the sequel. The first Hostels kind of cool, but the
No,
second one is
Hostels, not
Oh.
Hostels. You're thinking of something completely different.
Hostiles.
Hostile.
like the not the horror stuff.
No, it's like
Like
hostile.
the
Mobile.
2017.
Oh,
Agile.
no.
There's Christian Bale in it.
I have no idea what that is. Never mind.
You're thinking hostile,
yeah.
not hostels. None of the Eli Roth movies have an S at the end of
Yeah.
it. They're all hostile.
This is multiple.
Yeah, this is multiple
The
hostiles.
second one isn't called with an S. It's
No.
just called Hostels.
Hostile 2. Yeah.
I thought it was
So
just called
original.
Hostels. So I was like, all right.
No. Screenplay. So literally nobody knows anything about this fucking director. Okay, you have to stop doing that. You really need to fucking stop. That doesn't mean do
Something's
it again.
I
That
was
means just
pushing it
stop
away.
doing it. Like,
Is that a
just don't do it.
Canelo hat?
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Hello?
Nice. I thought so. I just had to make sure.
Based on The Quiet Boy by Nick, by the screenplay writer, Weird. That's fucking way to jerk yourself off, buddy. Produced by Guillermo del Toro, David S. Goyer, and J. Miles Dale, who produced The Shape of Water. This movie should have been better than it was. With the producers behind it, it should have been way fucking better than it was.
This movie almost always feels like it's gonna get better, though.
Oh boy. Yeah, we'll get there. Cinematography by Florian Hofmeister, edited by Dylan Techniner. Techniner? Yeah,
Nine.
the Tech9. He edited it. Didn't do the music, but he edited it.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Music by Javier Neverett.
Nosferatu?
Yeah, the very same. That's why it was so dark. He had to make sure he wasn't gonna get burnt up.
Yo, that Nick Antosca guy, he did Teen Wolf.
People like that show.
That makes
Hannibal,
sense.
The TV series.
People love that TV show.
Which one?
and then
Hannibal?
he did The Forest.
Like
What's the
this.
forest?
Wait, what's
The
that
Forest
job?
was
That
a
guy's
movie.
job?
He
Yeah.
was the screenplay writer.
Oh,
And he
I thought
wrote
you were telling me
his film
visually
credits.
because visually this looks like those type of like movies and shows.
He
He likes
created
directing,
Channel
like-
Zero, bro. That
Oh, I
show
don't know
is
what that
so
is.
fucking good.
Oh, that one that we started watching?
Yeah. So Channel Zero is based on creepypastas, and it's like an anthology series where it's almost like an American Horror Story thing.
Oh wait, I think I saw an episode of that. Person walked backwards up the stairs or some shit.
No,
Didn't we watch that?
that was on Netflix. That's something else.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But Channel Zero is a good show, which really is just reinforcing the fact that this movie should have been way better than it actually was.
What was the budget for this movie?
We're gonna get there, bro. Hold on. Production companies are Phantom 4, Double Dare You Productions, TSG Entertainment, distributed by Searchlight Pictures, so formerly Fox, now Disney, a subsidiary of Disney.
And they're still called Searchlight.
Right, it was formerly Fox though. This was
But
Fox
now it's called
Searchlight.
just Searchlight, not
Right.
Fox Searchlight.
Yeah, but it's a subsidiary of Disney, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. So
I
what
thought
were
you were
you-
saying it was no longer Searchlight.
No.
But
I
it's
said
still
it.
Searchlight.
Distributed by Searchlight Pictures, formerly of Fox, now a subsidiary of Disney.
Oh,
Is
he
what
didn't
I
need all
said.
that. But okay, fair enough.
But I said it. You're proving me wrong, but like what I said is true.
Yeah, valid.
I'm just making sure that we know that this is a Disney movie. This is going to be on Disney Plus.
I just wanted to know that. I thought you were saying like, oh, they're no longer called Searchlight because I'm like,
It's
but
already
they
gone.
are.
What?
What?
The assassination attempt of the Iraq prime minister.
Bro, if you don't want to do this, go
It
fix your
caught
printer,
my
dog.
it caught my eye. It was
Go-
interesting.
Go fix your printer if you don't want to be here for this movie that you wanted us to do. With a runtime of 99 minutes, it domestically has brought in $6 million. Internationally, it brought in $2 million with a worldwide of $9 million. I have no idea for what the budget is.
I
We're
tried
half
looking
its
it
box
up, but
office.
I couldn't look it up. I can't find shit on the budget.
I mean, the box office is $9 million.
And we're half of it.
There's no way.
We're the only ones that went and seen it. Us
You know what?
For other people.
No, there
did
was a lot of
spend-
people in our theater.
There was a whole family, and then there was like five
like
other
10 seats,
groups
though?
of people.
There was
No,
one,
there was
two,
like 10
3, 4,
seats.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 other people plus that family of
5.
5.
This
With-
movie and Last Night in Soho, just me. Eternals, packed.
Eternals actually wasn't that packed for us.
No.
It was pretty empty for us.
All the good seats were taken.
Oh no, we got good seats.
Yeah.
But there were
I mean,
people.
no, I got a good seat, but
oh,
like,
you were one of the people who took.
Oh
the
my
good
god.
seats.
So
I
while
also
we
took a
were
good
watching
seat.
Eternals, there was some guy that had like one of those Slurpees, and I literally wanted to I wanted to smack him.
He was legit doing
And
this
icy.
with the icy, bro, in the middle of the movie theater.
At least 3 or 4 times, and he would. It was like
It was the same.
2
guy,
minutes long
It was
each
the
time.
same guy who went, "Oh
Dude.
fuck, that's Jon Snow."
Yeah.
For Antlers, like these dudes were like sharing like a cup and like it was empty. But like he was still like
Oh.
fucking sucking out of it. I'm like, dude, there's nothing in it. I was about to be like, hey bro, you want some of my shit? Dude? Like,
Here,
Open,
take it.
yeah,
It was
open
like-
your cup. I'll pour it in there.
I got a coupon.
Honestly, our group for Antlers was pretty good. There was a
Yeah.
couple people talking, but when I looked back at them, they didn't talk anymore. Not bad.
You eyeballed him.
I mean, 2 of the
I
3
did.
movies I've seen, I was just me, so I was doing my own thing.
It's a pretty shit audience. You were on your phone.
Yeah.
You were fucking trying to win some eBay auctions.
Eternals only had like one time where someone like said anything. The audience, though, fantastic.
Must be nice.
Someone even
that
brought in
must
a
be
baby,
nice.
and I was like, "Oh no!"
Oh no,
There
the,
was
baby?
kids in ours.
Baby slept the whole time.
the little kids in our viewing of Eternals were like, yawn. This fucking movie sucks.
There's two
Dude,
little
I
kids.
was laughing more than everybody.
Oh my gosh.
There's two little kids in front of us, and they kept needing to go to the bathroom or whatever, and you could tell the dad was like, oh.
I was trying to see if the dad was hiding their eyes when Cersei and old boy were having sex.
Oh.
That was the first time that's ever happened in Marvel. They said.
Yeah, well, I mean, I believe it because it was weird. It threw me off.
But I also went on Thursday, so you're gonna get a Thursday crowd is a different type
You
of
think
crowd.
he was like, I was in
Dude,
Game
I
of
go on
Thrones,
Tuesdays.
I want sex scene.
I don't think he
I don't think
personally
he
was the
brought
one
that
that
up.
threw it out there.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing this shit, alright?
Hey,
What did she?
Let's
What
not
did the
tell
director
nobody.
win Best Picture for? What was that?
we're supposed to be talking about Antlers. I don't know. I don't have anything up for Eternals. You are gonna have to do that research your goddamn self. All right.
What
But
did Scott
for-
Cooper, win?
But
I think it was like that Nomad's Lands or whatever that movie's
oh,
called.
she did Nomad's Lands.
Yeah.
That's with the lady from Three Billboards. She shits in
Yeah.
a bucket on screen.
But she will
Yeah.
only do movies with female directors now.
Who?
Greta. Is her name not Greta? What's her name?
No, it isn't. I'll look it up.
But that actress, But yeah, ever since she made her speech after winning the Oscar for Three Billboards, from now on she's only working
Frances
with female directors.
McDormand.
Yeah, she'll only do with female directors.
Damn,
now,
so I'll
because
never be able to get her to star in my movie.
Wait, she was in Wes Anderson's. Wasn't
New
she?
flick?
Yeah.
I mean, she's in a lot of stuff.
Maybe she's like, I'll only be the lead in a
Yeah, maybe.
in a female.
Because I mean, she's a
directed movie.
star.
Wait.
All right, so Joey, you gotta get her to sub-star.
You're lying then, dude, because he's in Wes Anderson.
No, he just got to tell her that I'm directing.
Yeah, and I'm the assistant director. I'll be like, hey. and then she'll direct, and I'll be like,
No, I'll just have a microphone in my ear.
yeah, that's what it
and
is.
You're gonna talk to
I'll
me.
be in the trailer. Yeah, that is the same director though. So maybe.
And I heard that movie was fantastic.
Yeah, it won an Oscar, didn't it? Or she won an Oscar.
She won the Oscar.
But
yeah.
you know what
They
won't
got
win an
numbered.
Oscar is Antlers because the critics on Rotten Tomatoes have given it a 60%, which means that it is critically rated better than Eternals. And the audience score is 70%. Eternals is at like 53 right now.
What
Yeah,
the
dude, the
fuck?
critics hated it, and I think they've been too hard on it.
It was too confusing.
It definitely wasn't too confusing. Oh, it's got a 47, bro. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
go
down
ahead.
by the day.
An ambitious superhero epic that soars as often as it strains, Eternals takes the MCU in intriguing and occasionally confounding new directions. So it is literally like, this movie is boring sometimes, and it's a little confusing sometimes.
I didn't think
Yeah.
it was confusing.
I didn't think so either. It's very...
You're in
And I'm the most
genre,
confused
though.
person on the planet.
Like, obviously, this movie is not like an 80-90% like, up there.
No,
type
this
movie
is
or
a
whatever.
mid-MCU movie for sure.
This is an
Like
intro.
60 to 70, fine. Like, it's positive. It's
Mhm.
not like it's not rotten.
I wouldn't call the movie rotten either, even though
I've seen other superhero movies.
Would I see it
Yeah.
again?
Absolutely not.
No.
Quick your review for Eternals. Never gonna need to watch it again.
I'll see it on, when it comes to Walt Disney. Or
I may
Walt
see it
Disney
again because after Shang-Chi, they made it seem like they were going to talk more about like the bracelets, and then they didn't.
So why are you gonna watch this movie again?
Because maybe I missed something. Maybe
No.
when they make
No,
another movie,
You didn't miss
they're like-
anything.
You didn't.
No. They're gonna make another movie and be like, actually, no. When they did that, it was actually a callback. It was an Easter egg. And then I gotta watch 7 films and I'll figure it out.
Fastos actually made those 10 rings.
Who?
Fastos.
Yes, I'm assuming, right?
Fastos?
Yeah, he had to have made
No,
the
I
10
heard
It's-
fast
It's
toes.
Faustus. Faustus.
Fast Toes did
No,
it.
I was
alright?
like-
I thought he was talking about the Fast and Furious films.
I did
and I was
too.
like, what are you talking about? Faustus did not make the rings.
You don't
He didn't
know
make the
that.
10 rings.
No, he did not make the 10 rings.
They look like same goddamn technology.
Well, it's because,
It's a
They were
circle.
all they were
Why not?
rings.
yeah, that's about it. You made a
Antlers,
noise, bro. What?
We didn't need that sex scene.
We didn't need the sex scene. I thought it was unnecessary.
Like,
I didn't hate it.
You didn't even
you
see
didn't even
nothing.
see anything.
Yeah, it was
You
just-
saw her collarbone. Oh
it
my
was-
god.
Oh lordy, have mercy! I'm about to
You know
sweat
how those
out.
people get.
You seen the bumping and the grinding.
No, they literally weren't
Boing.
moving.
There was
Boing.
movement.
Boing.
No, it may have
Boing.
been somebody moving the picture up and down, but like there was no like.
I mean,
He was up and over at least once. But once again, this is not the movie we were talking
You know
about.
what was really bugging me during the Eternals? I
Go
don't know,
ahead,
maybe it's
Eric.
just my shit. I kept on seeing
Go ahead.
pixels, like little pink pixels or some shit.
Nah, that might have
Shitty
just been-
theater, dude.
that might just be
Honestly,
your eyes.
That was something that I was seeing in Antlers. In Antlers, I thought I was seeing like the ghost's eyes, but really it was like weird lens flare. And I was like, am I high right now? I might be tripping balls.
What was in my hot dog?
Yeah, you're
Am I
right.
nervous?
But like it was
So I'm
happening
mad.
during Eternals. I was like, why am I seeing this weird light refraction off of things? Like, what the hell's going on? And it was just shoddy filmmaking, is what it was.
So you know what sucks? Marcus Theater changed their nacho chips to the Tostitos ones.
I love those.
Those are better though.
They're not better than the real nacho chips.
It's funny how he can say the real ones, but he doesn't have a fucking name for them.
Yeah, what's the name?
Because you know when you go to a ballpark, you're getting those orange rounds, all right?
If
Well,
my
You
if
can't- you
my
can't say
that,
potato
dude.
chips, if my tortilla chips are orange, I'm out. I'll
Look.
take a white, and I'll take a yellow, and I'll take a blue. I ain't taking no orange tortilla chips.
I think
What
he
the
meant
hell?
yellow,
Thank you,
No,
but
he said orange.
I
though.
know, but I think
I'm
he
pretty
meant
sure,
yellow.
like,
Yeah, well,
I know
just
what
like
their name
everybody
is.
didn't think that Trump was talking about putting fucking sunlight in your arm, the man said, put the sunlight in your arm. You could just take the bleach. You inject the bleach, you'll grab it by
You
the
said put
pussy.
the sun in your arm?
Do some
No,
mirrors.
it was because they were like, the UV rays can kill COVID. And
Oh,
he's like,
I
yeah,
got
we could
it,
just
I
take the
got
sun
it.
and put it in our
Um,
arms.
My complaint is AMC only gives you one cheese cup with your nachos now.
Bro, these broke motherfuckers at AMC are only giving one cheese cup for your
See,
nachos, bro.
Marcus still does like the good nacho cheese in the big cup, though, at least. They don't have that. shitty
I
cheese.
like the.
Your camera's right here, by the way.
I like.
Why are you yelling? You don't have to yell so that the camera can see.
I like the little Tostitos cheese.
It is
Yeah,
good
they're meant
cheese.
for your people. I get
Wow.
it.
Okay.
Whoa,
Fuck me.
absolutely
Okay.
Whoa,
not. He's
buddy.
crazy. Those
We do not reflect on the views.
No, James's views do not reflect his
James's
views.
views do not reflect.
James's racist views. All right, so Antlers, am I right?
It's a movie.
There were points in this movie where I was in. The transformation scene when his dad is like, he's like putting his arms back and like he's looking up and he's got the beard and you can see like the antlers coming out of his mouth. That scene happened and I was like, bro, I'm in right now. I looked at Alex and I was about to be like, this movie's got me, dude. It's pulling me in.
And then something happened, and he's like, oh.
Then the next scene happened and it was boring. And I was like,
What's the main actor been in?
that is
Kerry
Kerry
Russell?
Russell, and she is a famous actress who's done famous things.
Was she in the Americans?
She was in Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, The Curve, 8 Days a Week, Mad About Mambo,
Star Wars.
We Were Soldiers, The Upside of Anger, Grim Love, Mission Impossible 3, August Rush, The Girl in the Park, Waitress, Bedtime Stories, Leaves of Grass, Wonder Woman. She was in. Oh, it's a
Where
direct.
the fuck is she in?
She's in the Wonder Woman DC animated film.
She's gonna be in
mean,
Cocaine
She
Bear.
was Wonder Woman.
Uh-huh.
Extraordinary Measures, Goats, Austin Land, Dark Skies, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Free State of Jones, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, Antlers, and Cocaine Bear. Cocaine Bear is currently
Wow.
filming.
Good job.
I mean, I remember in a couple things, but
She
I'm
was
pretty
in The
sure she's more-
Americans. Yes, she was
Like,
the main
yeah, that's what-
actress in Americans.
Yeah, I know I'm more for TV then, because I know
She's
she's been in a couple
Scrubs.
things.
Oh,
Is she
she's in
related to the
Scrubs.
other Russells or no?
Like the Kurt?
Like
No.
Kurt and Wyatt?
No.
No.
Kurt. She's
She-
won
she was in the Mickey
3
Mouse Club.
awards. Oh, 4 awards.
I thought she was good. I just think the stuff
I don't
that she
think-
had to work off of was trash.
It's not the actors.
No.
The actors are not the problem in this movie.
Even the kid was pretty good.
The
he
kid was
wasn't
like
great.
creepy.
Oh God, was he creepy? Both of them were so
Yeah.
creepy.
I kept waiting for the kid to like do something.
I thought he was gonna kill her.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be
Yeah.
like, "I want to go
I
with
also
my dad."
Or even towards the end, like he like takes out his knife. I was like, what's he doing?
I thought he was gonna stab her.
Oh, really? No, I knew that he was like, I'm gonna kill my dad. I'm killing this.
I
dude
knew
right
he was
here.
okay with the. Well, are we just spoiling now? At this
We're
point?
spoiling because
There's nothing really
No one's
else to
watching.
talk about.
it made all $9 million that it's gonna make already.
So I was like, okay, the dad thing, sure. But once she was like the brother, I was like, oh, he's gonna kill her. And then he didn't.
I also didn't like how like
Yeah, I
she
can
was
see that.
like, trust me, I know abuse when I see it, and then
I
proceeds to
didn't
like
think-
fucking psychologically fucking abuse this guy or this kid by killing his dad.
She saved his life. Okay.
I don't think. We
I mean,
needed
he
that
was
whole
never
thing
gonna
with her
die.
dad.
You don't think so? I mean, at
No.
some point, like the animalistic urges of the Wendigo were gonna just take over. He was gonna eat
I
that
also-
little boy.
I agree.
I also don't know the lore of the Wendigo, so I don't really know how that works. I know it's
Apparently
like one of
neither
those
do
Bigfoot-esque things. But
No, it is. I think they do a good job of explaining it in the movie.
When
like,
I
I've
looked up
heard of
the-
it.
Go ahead, girl.
When I looked up the Wendigo, it's basically that, what they described in the movie. I saw it differently in another show, and it was not that. So I was like,
So Charmed apparently had a Wendigo in it, and they did a bad job of portraying the Wendigo.
it was like
So-
some white witch person. So that's what I thought it was.
So I knew it was like look similar to this when you see like the Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot, all these type of things. You know, our chupacabra over there. Like, so I had seen pictures of it.
is Eric, bro. What the fuck?
Jesus, you're like those goddamn boxing
The boxing announcers
dude.
from yesterday? Yeah, this
Turning into Little Mexico in here.
It's basically Little Mexico in the studio right now.
Sounds like a good time to me.
No, that dude is being hella racist.
Oh,
Go ahead. Whoever was talking.
but like, so like, I was okay with it, but it just like, it didn't really like do much. Like,
It was super meandery. They were just like,
I feel like they could have done a lot more with the monster they had.
dude.
I mean, by the time they turn him into the monster, the movie's like practically over.
It pulled like what's it called, Babadook. You didn't see the monster until like the last 10 minutes, and then
But Babadook's good.
Yeah, Babadook is good.
But I also didn't know it was going to be like a Wendigo. I thought it was just like another random zombie movie.
I also didn't know it was the Wendigo, which I thought was cool once I found it out. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
It's based in real lore. Yeah.
And then nothing happened.
And they didn't do nothing with it.
I thought it was really weird how it was still wearing his face for a long time.
I thought that was rad.
dude,
I was
that
like,
shit
this
was
is
cool as
awesome.
shit.
And then it like shakes it off like
Yeah,
an animal.
he's like, all right, I gotta kill this bitch.
That was cool as shit because then I was like, oh man, this is some real Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff.
It even had his beard still attached to his face.
Yeah.
Like, it ripped all of it from the neck up and wore it.
I just
Yeah,
hate,
the way he came out of that body was crazy.
It was awesome. It looked so good.
I hate how they use the same like scene twice. When the cop was walking up to the shed and it like attacked him from behind, and then her brother was walking up to the shed and then it attacked him from behind.
That just shows.
You're that jump scare though.
Yeah,
Man,
that
that-
was the only one that got me. Was that one?
Yeah.
That may have been the only jump scare in the whole movie, though.
Yeah.
I don't think that there was any
I
other
mean-
ones.
Isn't there a jump scare when the principal is going in there?
No, but you know what's gonna
No,
happen
you
to
see
her.
him walk up. Like, you see him come behind her before he attacks. Meow.
But let me tell you, this is totally off topic.
Oh my god.
I was watching something last night, and I have not seen anything that's terrified me this bad in a really long time.
Well, if you want to review Mr. Ballin videos,
So that's
you
the
can.
very
It was not
separate-
Mr. Ballin at all. It was a
Oh,
movie.
I love Mr. Ball. I was
It was
actually
a
watching some
movie?
the other day.
What movie did
Dirtbag
you watch?
69.
It was like Hell House LLC.
Oh, why'd you watch that without me?
I didn't know you wanted to
Ooh.
watch it.
Okay. go
You're
on
down here
then.
playing
Go
games.
on.
I'll
I
watch
said-
it again.
No, I said go on.
Hey, Joe,
Just
you
keep
wanna see it
talking
together,
about
man?
Yeah, me and you, we could rent
It's
it.
a movie.
Yeah, it's like one of those like
I
documentary.
don't know. So like a.
He said, I don't know.
I know. Why are you gonna cut me off if you don't really want to know about it?
I was gonna say I don't know if I really want to watch it by myself. If you think it's scary.
I don't get scared easily, but I had to look away and like
Exactly.
I had to look at my phone a couple times because I was like, I can't watch this anymore. I almost turned it off and made Joey come
You're a big
upstairs.
Is it
fucking
new?
baby, bro. I would have
But-
been like, this shit's not that scary.
And then I was
But
laying
is it
in
because
bed.
you're in a new state of mind with old
Yeah.
Alex?
It is.
No, it was just scary. Like the way they
You
filmed
think
it
it would
was
have been
scary.
scary if you didn't have a small orange in you?
No,
Oh, wow. You wait.
no,
Don't-
I still think it would have been scary.
Okay,
Yes.
because you answered it
I
totally
know.
wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Because I was like, that just proves our point.
You and I are gonna watch it tonight because I want you to see
Yeah,
it.
I'll watch it. I mean, it's fake though.
It
Is
is
it new
fake.
or old?
5 years after 15 people were killed during a haunted house tour.
It came out in
Oh,
2015.
This movie is supposed to be really good.
It was really good.
Yeah, I mean, all right, I'll watch
At
it.
a moment there.
Yeah. No, I saw a top 10 list where this was like on it. It was like top 10 movies about
It was
like
so
haunted places or
like
something like
fucking scary.
Eric, you
and-
ain't gonna question him about what top 10 list. Every time I say I saw something on top 10 list, you're like, what top 10
that.
list is that?
I said the title. It was from What Culture Horror, and it was like top 10
Watch
scary
it.
movies. You can go look it up.
I watch a lot of What Culture, so I believe it's there. They do a lot of horror.
Yeah, their whole horror channel is really good. I'll watch that. If it was, I mean, as long as it's scarier than Antlers, because
it was
they made
definitely
Antlers seem like it was
scary.
gonna be real scary, and it wasn't.
I
Isn't
agree.
this okay? So when we went to that,
You don't have to yell, dude.
Yes,
Chill
I
out.
when we went to the Oscar showing that one time, and we were doing like the little mini podcast things, wasn't there a poster for this? And I talked about it there. I was like, I want to see this, and then it finally came out.
It's possible.
The project was announced in July 2018 with Cooper attached to direct, and the cast joining the next month. Filming took place in British Columbia in October and November of 2018. So yeah, there wasn't a ton of special effects. A lot of it looked practical.
And they didn't
Yeah.
film in that many places, so
Nah, maybe.
No, dude, the sun's taking me, guys.
yeah.
Yeah. I
My
just
favorite
think,
part was
like,
that you just don't care. You're like, the sun's gonna take me, whatever.
What am I
Did
gonna
the
do?
clocks change already?
Yes.
For me,
Okay.
Yeah.
automatically.
For everybody, I think.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I was like, oh, because normally there's not the sun at this time, but with the time changed, and the sun and the moon and the stars.
But yeah, it did change. It changed.
in the
last night.
mythology.
But they
and the
try to
fables.
do like what I thought they were doing, like what Hereditary was doing. You know, where you see the trailer, you kind of expect one thing, and then like I was like, oh, it's gonna be something twisty with this boy, but then
Yeah.
nothing twisty happened.
Like, this movie could have been so much better. There are different avenues that they could.
Get
Jesus Christ, Eric.
extreme, like, and it cracked me up.
There are so many different avenues that this
Why'd
movie
you
could
turn
have
on your
taken.
house light?
Or why don't you
What?
shut the blinds?
I don't. Well, the blinds are
Dude, they're
shut.
shut.
He just needs
It's
to
just the way
reverse
the
it.
angle
Why
of
don't
the
you get
sun.
curtains?
No, if he reverses them, it'll block it out. He's got to spin them. For audio listeners, he is spinning them,
If he
and
leaves him alone right now.
he'll leave him, Eric. I mean, they
Oh, we're
did it.
good.
I
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about.
Dude, he knows blinds.
I do. I know blinds. I'm like that one dude from Squid Game. I know glass. I've been there. I know the difference.
At least you let people know.
Yeah, I know. I'll let you guys know up
Shit.
front. But yeah, I feel like this movie really suffers from pacing, much like this podcast. It is suffering from our pacing.
Yeah, this is just
It's a sooner or later.
weekly movie review.
Yeah.
Everyone is reviewing their own movies right now.
No, we're all for reviewing Eternals and Antlers.
Eternals.
You're the other one. You're the only one who was like, "Oh, but I saw a movie by myself
Eat antlers.
I watched this movie last night, let me tell you.
alone."
Hey, you guys really do need to watch Last Night in Soho, though. It was good.
I know. I need to.
I made Tibbers get up on the couch with me.
I don't think it's gonna be
Damn.
in IMAX anymore. Not after this week, which I'm sad about.
Shit, mine didn't even have an option
Who
to
was
see.
that?
It was just
What?
regular.
I don't
Yeah.
know, some woman, dude. Oh,
But it's
yeah.
also was the second week, and Eternals had hell of showings.
Dude, so many showings. But yeah, Antlers, like, it would start to get going, and then it would be like, oh, but we got to talk about this abuse that happened, and then it would
Yeah.
start to get going, and then it'd be like, oh,
Flashbacks.
but the abuse, don't forget
the
about it.
dad thing
Trust
was
me.
weird with him, like on the bed and stuff.
We didn't forget about it.
And then they didn't explain it.
No.
No.
I
Like,
thought they were
I'm
going to explain it
assuming-
more.
I took it as he either got really drunk and just had like a breakdown, or he like developed like
I thought he had
Alzheimer's.
I thought he had a baby kink.
I don't. I mean,
think
I don't think
he
so, but who knows?
I think he assaulted his kids.
I mean, he said he broke her arm in two. She's
Yeah,
like,
he at least physically abused them. But the way the
But
brother
was
was
it
talking,
sexual?
I
Not
think he
Jesse
sexually
Plemons,
abused
dude.
the
But
brother.
even in that
Yeah.
one scene when she was playing the piano, it seemed like he was also like sexually abusing her.
No, I took that scene as she was hiding under the stairs because he was coming home drunk and he was gonna beat her. That's how I took that scene.
He was literally going to touch her boobs.
So, you're talking about that scene.
Yeah.
So the
The
first
scene on the
piano
piano.
scene,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's
Oh.
2 different piano scenes, though, right? It's the first scene that we meet her at home. She's looking at the piano and hearing it play, and that's when you get the cut to her
Under
under
the-
the
In the hidey hole.
yeah,
But she even said that she would hide down there and wait for him to come home.
hoping that he
Hoping
wouldn't
that he wouldn't-
abuse her,
yeah.
right? But
I
like,
mean, he probably did both.
maybe,
But like
I don't
they
know,
did
I
all
just-
that just to be like, I know what abuse is, to
and it's like,
see that
Trust
something's
me.
wrong with the kid.
I know.
and there's no way of knowing. I don't think the little kid in the movie got sexually abused. Maybe he got
No,
hit.
No,
they
they,
but-
assumed
the
he was
doctor,
abused.
the doctor said that there was signs of abuse.
right. But if I punch you in the
Physical.
eye, that's sign of abuse, right?
But no, he had traumatic stress because
I mean, who knows
his
what
dad's
his
a monster.
yeah, who knows what his sick dad did to him? Like,
Well, I don't think
He
his
probably
sick
hit
dad
him.
did anything. I mean, when you see your dad and your brother turn into monsters, that'll really fuck you up in the head.
well, but
and he has
was
to like,
but he was afraid of his dad. I'm sure in one of
Who
his
isn't
dad's
afraid of their
fugue
dad,
state,
dude?
he probably hit him. Like he probably was like, I'm changing.
I didn't get-
bop, 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 bop."
No, I didn't get that vibe from the dad because he was like, I'm
Oh, you were
sick.
vibe checking the fucking crazy dad who was
Yeah.
turning into an antler
I-
monster.
that was a
You were
good
like,
dad
I-
until
I-
he became a monster.
Anybody?
No.
He wasn't a good dad.
Because even
I mean, he
when
did
he
math.
was a
He
monster,
made it and did it.
he never attacked the
No,
little boys.
we never saw him attack them.
I
That
mean,
doesn't
if he would have
didn't do
attacked
it.
that boy would have been dead.
No, but he could have been like, I'm gonna rough you up. Come over here and give you. a
One
dog."
little
I
punch
think
and
it's
the boy
safe to
would have
say
been
the
dead.
dad didn't
No.
harm the children.
But we don't know that. So what?
He
so,
seemed
When
like
the
a
windows
very.
go
Lord,
so then what signs of abuse? It's not like he was talking about this kid is mentally traumatized. He said there are signs of abuse
Well,
on the
he
child.
had those marks on his back.
From what?
No one told us.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't automatically assume
Maybe
that
it was
the dad
from the
wasn't hitting
mom.
him. The mom who's dead.
How did
Yeah.
mom die?
We don't know.
No, the dad ate her.
I don't think so.
That's what he drew it as. That.
I mean, that would
That's
scar
just a
you.
drawing.
That would be abuse if your dad eats your mom.
Yeah, but you won't be able to see that.
But there was no body. Where was
But
the
I
body?
think it's because though he was so quiet and the way he just his demeanor, like it looks like maybe I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
but
I
signs
think
of
they're
there
abuse.
were
talking
marks on
about-
his back.
I think they're talking about the marks on his back that we never actually found out where they came from.
But that was after the kid like beat him up, so it's easy for them to be like maybe it's from the kid that like was pressing him against the glass and stuff.
Yeah, but like the slightest tap from Crazy Monster Dad on a super
But
malnourished boy,
they
that's
were
gonna
saying
show
that
up.
he was like a meth addict and stuff, so who knows?
The boy?
And- no, the dad.
No, we know the dad was a meth addict.
But
No, they were saying the town had a
You need
bunch
to be
of
careful 'cause there's,
meth
like, metal
addicts. So
shavings there, so watch. Don't.
That's
don't-
how
don't
Oregon
put your
is.
hand
why do
over
you
there.
have metal shavings?
yeah,
Because this
they
is all
said like
fucked up. Just
everybody like in the town, like if they would homeschool their kids, it's because they were cooking meth.
and using
Yeah.
them as drug runners.
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
didn't get a vibe because he seemed very caring at the beginning of the movie when he was like, "Okay, we're gonna finish up and then we're gonna go get your brother."
Yeah, but that shows how fucked up you are, because you were like, "Wow, that dad really cares," because he told the kid to be
Well, at
safe
that
in the
point,
truck.
we didn't know he was a meth addict.
Yeah,
At
but
that
then,
second, we
but
didn't
then
know until you
finding
get into
out-
the mine and he's like,
But
"Ugh."
then finding out all the other information, you could be like, maybe this dad isn't fucking really all these, really all
he
the 20
still
seconds.
cared when he
chopped
was
him up to
turning
be.
because he was like, "Lock me in
Yeah.
here and do not let me out."
Well, I'm sure
Yeah,
that
I
there
do
was
not
some
think the dad
fatherly
abused
love,
the kids.
But like, love doesn't make you a good parent.
Even when he went up there to feed them, the dad didn't attack him. Yeah, he was scared.
Bro
but,
was
like,
flinching though. Like you don't develop a flinch unless you've been hit.
I don't-
Let me tell you,
That's
as
true.
someone who has a flinch, you don't develop that shit unless you've been
if
hit.
I saw a monster of
I
someone
would
I, know,
flinch, too.
I'd be a little hesitant.
I'd be
But
like,
he'd been doing it for 3 weeks. If he,
Yeah, but what's 3? This kid's like 12. That,
yeah, but he's over here hunting wild boar and shit
That's
to
a
feed his
fucking
parents.
lifetime for the kid, dude.
Yeah, he's a battle hardened fucking meth addict child or whatever the hell he is.
I'm not
he
gonna lie.
isn't though because he's getting bullied by other kids. When it's
Yeah.
like
yeah,
if I
but
can
he
kill
put
an animal,
dog
I
shit
can
in
kill
that
you.
kid's bag though.
He did.
Yeah, that was wild.
But like,
I
mean,
totally thought they were gonna show us this kid masturbating too.
I
When
thought
he was
I
cutting
thought
the head
he was
off,
gonna.
and I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, they're gonna make me watch this kid have sex with this
Oh,
sock
no.
monkey,
I,
and then they
I
didn't,
thought with
and I
the-
was like, God bless America.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna start killing people from that point on. I was like, oh, he's a psychopath.
That would have been a better movie than what we got.
Like I thought he was gonna start killing people and feeding them to his dad.
We'll turn
but it
into the
never happened.
Wendigo.
How cool would it have been though if he like dressed up as a Wendigo and was like, "Look, Dad, I'm like you," and then the dad like picked him up and wrung the blood out of him. Like anything would have been cooler than what we got.
So was he infected too?
No.
He was coughing up blood and he was eating blood at the end of the movie. So
Who?
I think the kid.
Yeah, he
No.
had blood on his face,
He had
and then
blood.
they were
That's
like,
what she was wiping off of him. He had blood on his face, and the guy was like, "How
I
long
thought it
are we
was
gonna
dirt.
keep him?"
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was dirt.
I thought it was dirt as well.
Okay.
Or like,
I thought he was
But-
eating rocks.
yeah, that too.
because then it's like, oh,
Because
it's like,
then
we
the
don't know what he's gonna
brother-
turn
Sure.
into.
Okay, I could see it as blood. I'll give you guys that. You know, we saw it a little differently, but the brother though, that man's infected.
100%.
He's
He has
yeah.
HIV or something, dude.
Well,
But like,
that thing did bite him.
if the kid was infected, he would have turned already.
No, because
So
his brother
he
took
would-
a while
it
to
was
turn.
slow.
But he was around it for so long. When did he get
True.
infected during the last
True.
fight? I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm just looking for a little bit of proof.
And he's malnourished. That shit would have hit him
would have
instantly.
hit him like a ton of bricks. He'd have been like Veronica, dude. He'd have been like, and then bashed her head into
I
the
don't think
window.
so. I
But the
think he
little-
kept a good amount of distance away because he was really only around the brother, and
You
the
think
brother
he was
wasn't that-
So wait,
vaccinated?
yeah, he
Maybe?
he was double vaxxed, dude. He was vaxxed all the
Yeah,
way
had to
up.
be, had to
He
be.
got
He had
that
the
third
antibodies.
shot. But like, okay, but what you just said was you just proved my point that the kid isn't sick. He was just chewing dirt.
No, I think he's sick
But where did he
I
get
think
the
it-
sickness from?
from his dad, from
airborne,
his
dude.
No,
brother.
but we saw what turned the teacher's brother, right? It's when he got impaled by the Wendigo horn, right?
Mhm.
That's
Well,
what we're
maybe
assuming.
when he like grabbed
But
him
yeah,
to take
but
him
if
back
they
to
don't
the
show the
mine.
blood, we don't be like, oh, he's infected.
But is that blood though? He might have had a fucking Oreo or something. Have you ever seen a
could
kid eat an
possibly eat-
Oreo?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
he found an Oreo in the river.
Who's to
No,
say
no,
that
no,
the
it's like
teacher
drumstick.
didn't give him a fucking Oreo before he went to go play in the river, bro? He's a lake Oreo. You're telling me you grew up by a lake and you never had a lake Oreo? Get the fuck
So
out
you
of
guys
here!
ever eat those drumsticks, the chocolate ones with like
Yeah!
the peanuts and stuff?
That's what
And
I'm
then sometimes
saying.
there's a hole in it and the chocolate gets all over the place.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He had a snack, and we're supposed to assume that it's blood,
Alex is trying to figure it out.
but then it's the bait and switch when the brother has it.
Yes, we're assuming the kid is supposed to be sick, like you said.
But I don't
But
think
it's
so.
like, oh no, it's really the brother.
Or,
Right.
Or the kid has antibodies.
He
Or
might
it could
have
be
the
both of 'em.
antibodies, but like he was also doing some weird shit. He was like cutting himself with the Wendigo thing that he had.
But maybe
Like,
though, because
it's so
the
weird.
brother
I don't
was
know.
the secondary person to have it, but the father was the main one. So maybe because he's like has it more, like once he dies, the
Heart is transferring.
Yeah, because the little brother didn't fully like start transforming until the dad died. So
Oh,
maybe
you
that's how it works.
Maybe.
There
I
can
mean,
only
it's
be one
stupid,
Wendigo at a
but-
time.
Well, yeah, that's what the elder was saying, right? He was like,
Yeah.
you know, when you kill the Wendigo in its weakened state as it's eating, it'll try to find another host. And so, like, when they stabbed the heart of the Wendigo, that was when the boy was like, ah, and then he like transformed or whatever.
So yeah, I think it has a big hold on the brother and a small hold on the little boy.
Yeah, it's like,
Gotta kill them both, to be honest.
but then it's gonna jump to her.
Maybe we don't know how this
Gonna keep
witchcraft
jumping.
works.
Yeah, maybe.
Until there's a whole pandemic.
But like,
Yeah.
and the little boy is actually still gonna be fine because he's triple vaxxed. He lied, said he never got the yeah.
That little boy was weird.
He's so weird. You're talking about the main
Dude,
boy.
he looked like a zombie. The second boy,
Oh,
the
yeah.
brother.
I think
Or
the
when they're
makeup
having a
was so
heart-to-heart.
good.
The little boy in the background's like,
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah.
What are you looking up? Just so we're aware that you're doing research.
The
Was those
glowy
actual
stuff in
deer
his body
noises, you
looked pretty
think?
cool, though.
Okay, I got two things. Deer noises, yes. I do think that they had actual deer noises. James, what did you say?
Like how you see like the glowiness in his body.
Oh yeah, when the dad's
yeah, I didn't
chest
know
was
what that
glowing
was.
and shit. What do you-
Fire.
Yeah, that's the fiery heart of the Wendigo.
Oh.
The elder was talking about it. He's like, you have to snuff out the flame of the Wendigo heart to kill it.
And she burnt the fuck out of her hand.
Yeah, I don't know why she did that. She was like, I'm gonna
I
touch it with
wouldn't
my
have gone
bare
hands
hands.
deep into a demon monster.
Yeah, but he said you gotta extinguish that flame, dude. I just wouldn't have held it for so long.
They're in a mine. I'm
A
sure
potato.
there's some kind
Yeah.
of water source.
Pour water on it.
Throw some of that meth down there.
I don't think that that's a good
I don't
idea.
know. They
either.
talk
She
about
should've messed
how Paul and you see the black blood from him, but they don't say anything about Lucas.
Yeah, because it was a fucking...
It's probably black blood from him,
No,
too.
it was a drumstick sandwich,
Go
dude,
down.
like James said.
Go down. I want to read more.
At least I can
Yeah.
tell none of us watched explains of this movie.
Yeah, none of us did.
No.
I mean, the movie was pretty straightforward. No, even the Wikipedia talks about how there's blood on Paul.
Yeah, but there was blood.
Bro, it was a drumstick.
No, it wasn't.
All
Where was
aside-
the trash from the drumstick?
In the fucking lake, bro.
Oh, so you're telling me
they
that
didn't
sheriff just
matter.
let
They don't
him...
care about trash in the fucking river.
Dude, what's that bum ass fucking sheriff gonna do, dude? I'll kick him in his fucking shoulder. If I would be so worried that Lucas kid is gonna snap and fucking kill me and my sister, dog.
I think that's what they are worried about, is like him becoming a like psychopath.
Yeah, I mean, he talks about it at the very end of the movie. What are you
Yeah,
looking
they're like,
for?
what are we gonna do?
But yeah, I don't know. I think we could rewrite this movie, and it would be way better. And we could do it. I think we could rewrite this movie tastefully and make it better.
Action horror, dude, all the way.
What
I
do you
mean, like,
Why are you
it's
opening
just
up
it's a
Matt
cool
Damon's-
character.
Wikipedia?
It's a cool character, and they just didn't do enough with it, though. Like, what's the point of doing? Like, why take something like that has such a huge like lore and really do nothing with it? Like, they could have made their own monster.
Antlers too, dude. They're
Yeah.
gonna do it in Antlers too.
Electric Boogaloo.
They're not. I hope they
Yeah.
never. They really should not.
Oh, he was in Walker.
I mean, what's the sequel? The guy turns into it and like, oh
Grey's
shit, we gotta kill him now.
Yeah, that is what it is. She's like, oh shit, here we go again.
But first, he goes to a cross-Atlantic flight to Europe.
So Quarantine 2 or the U.S. Quarantine 2.
Yeah, it's Wreck 2 is what it would be. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope that the writer and the directors, they really got their vision out there, because
I hope this movie was made for $4 million and they at least made some
made
money.
money back. It had to have been, dude.
And that was all Guillermo del Toro's take.
Yeah.
He took at least 20% off the top.
He
Honestly,
had
they
to.
paid him back before it even got released because he knew it wasn't making no money.
Damn.
I mean, it opened in 2,800 theaters. Yeah, I don't know, man.
You want to know
There's
something
no way,
funny?
man.
We could have
What?
watched this on HBO.
It's not on HBO.
I'm calling bullshit because I would have noticed that and I would have watched it on there.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have used
When
my
I
free
put Antler-
AMC thing to go here.
Did you know Google always fucking lies?
Oh no, it's Antlers HBO First Look. It's not
Oh.
on here.
Oh, it's like, okay. It's like one of those,
It's like a
behind the
featurette.
scenes. Yeah.
I was trying to find the budget, and it took me to Antlers Budget Inn.
Oh, okay.
It's a hotel.
Oh,
Oh,
all right. I'm here for that.
fair enough.
I'm sure it's as mediocre as this movie is.
And
Has to
it'll
be.
be on Disney Plus in like 6 months.
Dude, it's
so.
gonna be on HBO in 6 months.
It's going to be on Hulu for sure in 6 months.
Oh yeah, this is a Hulu ass movie. So that was one thing that I was thinking the whole time we were watching the movie was like, bro, if this was on Netflix though, I'd be enthralled. I'd be in it. Like, but the
I
fact
mean,
that I'm
I
in
would have
this-
felt the same way, but I would have been like, it's a
Just-
streaming.
right.
Low stakes?
Yeah, it would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like it's Netflix, dude. I'm not, like, but if I'm getting up and I'm going to the movies, I expect it to be a good time. A good time. This movie
You're
was not.
ruining yourself
Yeah.
if you say that, dude, every
Dude,
time.
But
Dude.
like, I'm trying to make a thing out of going to the movies. You know what I mean?
It really
Like,
boils down to a question we need to add. Would you go to like spend money on this movie or go to the movies like for this movie? And the answer is no.
No.
Would you
Nobody
drive
should.
15 minutes?
Yeah.
no. I
At
mean,
least it's quick.
No, it's a 30-minute drive from my house to the movies now because they put an extra
I
stoplight.
averaged it,
Yeah.
dude. I averaged it.
Nah, there's no average, homie.
a
Average is
fucking-
30 minutes.
Because
There's a
mine
new
is also
stoplight.
30 minutes, but I said 15.
Mine's
That-
15 minutes.
That means you just lowered it. If you average out 30 minute, 15 minute, what is that?
There's
Engineering, man?
a new
22 minutes.
stoplight
Is it
by
really? Wow. That was
I don't know.
fast. I was like, holy
Chick-fil-A.
shit.
But like
Um,
my thing is like this was not worth spending time at the theaters, especially when
I
I
would have
just,
rather
you know,
watched this at
double
home.
dipped.
This is
Yeah.
only worth you doing it as a bang bang.
no, it's not even worth it then because you wasted. Because let's say you come off of a movie that puts you on a high, we did two. I would argue mediocre movies in a bang bang because we did Eternals and then this.
Yeah.
Because Eternals
I mean-
isn't great. It's not
What if you
great.
did it? What if you did it the other way around?
It would have been better.
No, I don't think so at all.
So I did Last Night in Soho, and then I did Eternals, and because I just liked the MCU, I was good. I was like, 2 good movies. I had a good time.
No, but having a good time doesn't make it a good movie.
But as long as I have a good time, that's all that matters. If I'm a bang bang,
Dude, Kumail said one joke and I was good with it. I was like,
dude, he was
this movie's
hilarious. Dude. I loved him, dude.
Sure, he was hilarious, but like, I don't know. I have higher standards for MCU movies.
I'm saying Eternals and Last Night in Soho. I think for a bang bang,
but
totally
Last
worth
Night
it.
in Soho
Antlers?
is putting you on a high. Like, maybe I would have liked this movie better if I would have seen Last Night in Soho, because I would have been riding the high. I'd have been that.
Maybe.
Yeah, and it would have just been better because it's like, well, nothing's going to ruin the high of a Edgar Wright movie. Like,
You know what? We never should watch Antlers. Alex, it's your fault.
I'm not saying it's your fault, because you know what? I'm glad I saw this movie, because in 10 years, I'm going to make this movie. I'm going to change the name and make it better.
you know what
I mean,
Bob
I'm
Ross
glad
said,
I
dude?
watched it, so now I never have to watch it again, and I didn't spend one day
And you
being
can
like,
warn
you know what?
people. You know, you can warn people, like, unless you have a Wendigo kink, don't watch this movie. And even then, don't watch this movie, because you only see the Wendigo for 3 minutes.
And you might as well watch some, like, fucking
Wendigo
fake
porn.
footage.
Yeah.
Just watch the YouTube video.
Dude,
The
I
cinema
got this
score.
quote for you
Yeah.
guys. Like Bob Ross always says, dude, you gotta have opposites, light and dark light. Because in painting, it's like in life, you gotta have a little sadness once in a while, so you know when the good times come.
That's true.
we gotta watch, some shitty movies.
Sometimes
So we
you
know
gotta
when the-
watch some Three Moms Christmas or whatever the fuck that movie
No,
was called,
halfway-
Mother's Day or whatever, so that you could get.
Those are definitely all different movies.
Yeah, I know.
Halfway
And none of the movies we actually watch.
halfway through the movie, I was like, could we have just watched this at home?
We could have illegally found this movie online and watched it.
Can we go in the
Yes.
flea market and find this shit?
Yeah, we could have.
I think this is a fine home movie.
Yeah, if you can find it legally, yeah.
There's nothing else to watch on a Saturday night. Let's just throw this on.
But let me
We
tell
should have
you.
waited. We should have waited till it came on streaming.
And even then, you guys could have been watching The Sopranos. So
But even
Could've.
then, we could have been watching Hell House LLC.
You're too
Good.
that's
busy
true.
playing
Why didn't you say
games.
that, Alex?
I was too busy
I
watching
didn't even know
Canelo.
anything about it.
I was too busy watching Canelo become the
Where
four
did I
time.
find it? I think I
It's
just
on
Mr.
Amazon
Four-time.
Prime
It
Video.
was because I went to Amazon Prime.
Undefeated.
Yeah,
Unanimous
undefeated.
champ.
I mean, he's not
First time in his
undefeated
weight
though.
class.
He lost once.
Yeah, he lost to Mayweather.
Yeah.
But hey, that's Mayweather, dude. Come on.
Yeah, Mayweather cheated. We know.
Yeah, they
Just
gave
like
it to him
Caleb
on name
Plant
alone.
can say he lost to fucking Canelo.
He would never fight to Canelo again once Canelo became Canelo, dude.
Never.
I don't even think we
Never.
have to go through all of our questions because we answered them.
No,
already.
we're gonna, because this show has a
tradition.
format.
We already said don't watch it.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. You know.
I still rent it if I hate myself.
Yeah. If I'm bored, you know what? This is
Like
a
if
perfect.
I have $5 to spend, I'ma just
I was about to say something, and now I'm gonna change my stance on it,
why?
because it's not. I thought more about the movie, and I was like, maybe it's not good for that.
I knew what you were gonna say, and you would not spend that time or the money on that situation. You were like, if I was bored and I want to just throw something on, like
Nope.
it doesn't sound like you were gonna say.
Nope, not what I was gonna say. So anybody who's listening, write in with what you think that I was gonna say. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious, but who
If I was
knows?
hanging with my boo, you know.
Yeah, try and get a little scary,
I-
kind of spice it
Yep,
up.
I was gonna say this is a perfect Netflix and chill movie, and then I was like, wait,
if you know what I
they
mean.
talk about like child abuse and shit. Maybe it's not the perfect Netflix and chill
No.
movie.
Maybe she's an indigenous American, you know.
Yeah, maybe I'm trying to hang with my. Right?
I can say that I'm indigenous American.
Yeah, yep. I mean, I stopped myself.
What is on your nose?
I don't know, what is it?
I go,
Cocaine?
okay.
Oh, it's called the blackhead sweaty.
No, it was like dirt. You have dirt on your nose.
How do you know
turned into the
it was in the
Wendigo, dude.
chocolate cone that he was eating?
You have black blood on your nose.
Wait, what?
How do you know he's not turning into the Wendigo?
You might should.
These glasses might be rusting. I knew I should have never gone to VisionWorks. VisionWorks is broke people glasses. I hope they never try to sponsor us, because you know what? I've gone to Lens Crafters and I've gone to VisionWorks. Lens Crafters is top notch shit. VisionWorks is
That's what my
fucking
dad used to get.
trash. What? Lens Crafters? Or
Vision
VisionWorks?
Works.
VisionWorks
Or no,
sucks, dude.
Lensworks. Sorry, Lens
Lensworks?
Crafters.
Lens works.
All right, we're gonna go James, Eric, Alex, me for all the questions.
Okay.
Favorite part?
Gotcha. Favorite part is when that little bully got beat up because got eaten alive, not beat up because I don't like bullies.
Damn.
Okay. Eric?
My favorite part when was they were watching that old school Super 80 film.
What movie were they watching?
I have no clue.
I'm sure
wasn't
thematically
actually
it
my
has
favorite
something
part.
to do with the story. I know you're trying to make
Probably.
jokes, but I feel like what if it made the movie better knowing what that short film was about?
Shit, we gotta
Maybe
find
that
out.
short film is like some deep thinking shit that we would get if we knew what that film was.
Right.
No, my favorite part was when the jump scare happened because I just wanted to get more scared. You know, I went to the film trying to get scared. I didn't get scared.
And instead you listen to some dude slurping on their empty ass cup.
Like, it's not scary when you see it and you're the only one in there.
Well, at first we were.
No, it was us and the 5-person family.
No, it was only us and 3 people behind us. When I bought the ticket.
Oh, sure. And then the family bought it. What's your favorite part? Come on. Wrap this shit up.
I really like the part when the teacher was asking the questions and it was just a little girl that wanted to answer. She was like,
That was
That was
funny.
me, bro.
she was like, okay, Isabella, or whatever her name was.
No, but she said it
Jasmine.
like fine, because you're the only
Yeah.
person who knows the answer to this fucking question.
And then she was like, no,
Yeah, she said Goldilocks
Goldilocks.
Mhm.
for her fairy tale. My favorite part was the transformation scene. When he turned into the Wendigo.
Good scene.
That scene slapped.
Yeah, it is a great scene.
Alright, least favorite part.
How they use.
The lack of Wendigo. Like, why are we?
And we had an
I
order
didn't
and
hear
this
what she
fucking
said.
genius over here just broke the order. Go ahead.
Like, if you're gonna use that kind of monster in lore and not like, I'm sure they had to pay money for somebody for something. Like, it just, they needed more of it. Like, the whole movie was just so slow and boring, and then by the time you get to him, it's practically dead already.
And it looked cool. Like, it
Yeah.
didn't look like a bad creature design.
And they shoot enough dark scenes where it's like, okay, they could have done more with it. Like, I can see if the movie was all light, but the movie's gray in general.
Mhm.
But it's just like, if they were worried about the way it looked, like, there were so many other scenes they could have put it in. Like,
Dude,
why
imagine-
wait to do the transformation as long as you did, and then kill him like 10 minutes later?
Mhm.
Imagine if he like went into town and started fucking killing people.
Like,
left
at
and
I
night,
thought
right.
you
that's
should
what
have
was
been like
gonna
people coming
happen.
out of bars and shit. Like, there was no reason not to.
Nope. Instead, just killed a couple cops. That's better.
Not even one.
And a kid.
Yeah, 'cause
and
the
a-
other one
and a-
lives.
And a principal.
Yeah, and the principal. That's the other person. And the child.
Yeah.
Eric?
He killed 4 people because he
The
kills some
abuse.
friends too.
Right.
The abuse things.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't push the story forward, so like it was unnecessary.
The abuse things. I don't really like to be sad. I like to be
I
scared.
feel you.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
really like
bullies.
abuse.
You don't like abuse. I
I,
feel you.
I didn't know if it was the right film for that, but I don't know. What do I know about film?
It's like when they inject like, and he was at the Twin Towers, like that Robert Pattinson film. Like,
I was mind blown. No,
yeah, but like, bro, you
I wasn't
added that
ready
in
for
there
it.
for the sympathy. Like that didn't.
it didn't
do
add
shit
to
for
the story. No, but I was like, what?
That's how I was when she was like, "Oh, well, Dad never broke your arm in half," and I was like, "Oh my god, did he do
I
that?"
like-
he was like,
I
you
like
don't
when
know
he
what
was
he did
like-
to me.
Yeah,
I was like, what'd he do then?
and then he never said.
No,
But we
he
never
did.
know what
God,
happened to
fuck.
him.
Nope. Girl,
Shit, apparently broke his arm too because his arm was broke as shit. It didn't stand up.
I didn't like how they used the same like jump scare twice.
wow, that one really stuck with you, huh?
Yeah, it did.
Huh.
Of all the shitty parts of this
And
movie,
then they were gonna do it with her too. She fucking walked up to the shed all crazy, and I'm like,
they weren't gonna do it with her.
They still did the same thing.
She's
How many
top
people you
billing,
gotta
dude.
walk up to the shed?
3. It's the rules of 3. Comedy has the rules of 3. Wouldn't it have been funny though if the Wendigo was like, "Man, I'm gonna get all up in this bitch's ass." Like it would have made a better movie.
And I,
I mean, he
didn't think
could-
the old sheriff or whoever he was.
He was a sheriff.
I didn't really like how he acted.
He knew what the
What?
Wendigo was. He wanted no part of that shit.
Yeah, he
He
really
still
did.
could've
Dude,
told
it's
them.
American,
He
dude.
did tell them.
Barely.
Yeah,
After
no,
they came
he
to
gave
his
him a
house.
book.
Yeah, he literally had the page open. He's like, "Oh man, some whiteys are coming up. I know what they're asking about."
And the brother didn't want to believe it.
Yeah, more like,
What are you talking about?
yeah, nah. It was just dumb people being dumb. Mm.
There has to be a logical explanation for that.
But
Yeah,
I know they
someone
want the
getting
brother to
ripped in half.
survive, but the Winneco went for kill shot on the first dude,
Okay.
and the second one, he just tosses him across the room.
Well,
He
It's
should
a
have kill
vest,
shot.
dude.
It was the vest. He put on that fucking bulletproof vest
Oh
and
my
saved
God.
his life.
That's what Nip does shit.
He put that on, and I
Started
laughed.
dying, bro.
Yeah.
She was dying. in
I was
that
the
movie.
only one laughing, and he looked at me. He was like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "What the fucking vest gonna do?"
She goes,
I was like, I can't believe he put a vest on. That's so smart.
yeah. But no,
was
Alex.
smart.
Alex is dying laughing at her shit and goes, "What's the fucking vest gonna do?" Save his fucking life.
Barely.
Yeah.
He's fucking infected now. So there's that.
My least favorite part is just the storytelling of this movie. If they would have rearranged some stuff, maybe did a little tweaking here and there, it would have been a great movie.
I didn't like the principal either.
I know it was
These
your turn to
nosy-ass
say your second
teachers,
least
dude.
favorite
Get
part,
the
but
fuck out of
okay.
here with all that noise.
Yeah.
Like the principal's been there longer, even though she was born there or whatever. But like the principal's been in the system, and she knows like there's no way of fixing that system, so she's like, I'm not wasting my time.
And then she wasted her time and died.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll never do that again.
She fucked around and found out.
And then I thought
Literally
it
never
was
do that
so
again.
funny how each person that pulled up to that house parked in the same exact spot.
That one spot,
In
yeah.
that one spot. And then they both acted like mud was the grossest thing ever.
Oh, ew, man.
And then the little boy covers the car, and then she automatically knew, like, hey, why is that car covered? That's usually where I park. Where the
She's
fuck is
like,
my
"I
parking
always
spot?
park there."
Yeah.
So weird.
The
Hey,
one time
that
I've been
kid-
here, that's my parking spot.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That kid was smart as hell though for trying to cover it up.
Well, and who's to say, like,
And cleaning
those
up that
other
blood and
cars
stuff?
weren't...
Yeah, there was like 3 cars.
that were all covered up the same exact
Yeah.
way. This kid's been murdering people for weeks now.
I mean, and one of them was a Trans Am. I mean, sure, it could have been a project car, but like, it was probably someone's car.
You're right though. It could have
It
been.
could have been.
And then I like how they're like, it smells like death. Well, yeah, well.
I wanted
Smells
someone
like
to be like,
shit.
wow, it smells like meth in here.
I love how no one. Maybe that's what the kid probably smelled like shit. Maybe that's why they're like, you know what? Something's going on here. Because there's no way he doesn't smell like it.
He doesn't
Yeah.
shower.
Well, wait, what
And
are
he
you talking
lives
about?
in death.
Who's they? You're talking about...
The school system. They didn't realize that he smelled like death.
yeah, I don't know.
They just thought it was meth.
Maybe he like licks himself up before he goes to school.
Yeah.
Like he cleans himself
And
like
what was
a
he
cat.
eating, dude? Like,
Yeah, where was he getting food from? Was he just stealing it?
He might have been eating raw meat, dude.
Yeah.
He gave his brother chips. It looked like.
They looked like
Was
little
it
goldfish.
chips? But one of them was
I don't
raw.
know.
I thought it was a veggie straw.
I thought
And
it was
hey-
jerky or some shit.
I'm just
But
saying.
that shit was crunching, dude.
It was crunching hard. That's why I thought chips. I was like, no other thing makes that sound.
And he barely ate that ice cream, so you know he wasn't hungry.
Nah, he just didn't want to talk to that bitch ass teacher anymore.
He said, hey, bitch, don't follow me again.
Yeah.
He said, "You try
And
to
then what
follow
does
me
she
again,
do?
I'm gonna kill your ass."
She automatically goes to his house.
She just wanted to murder something. That's why.
Her
She was
trifling
like,
ass.
yeah,
dude.
Mark ass trick.
But there was like 17 other kids in that class that wouldn't answer
It's
questions or
because she was
anything.
fucking
Why
from
is he the
California,
one?
dude.
Because he's dirty. The kid was
I mean, it's because she thought he was
filthy.
being abused.
Well, sure.
Because every other kid was fucking a person of color, dude.
Yeah, it
Not
was because they were all. I love how he's like instantly when they start talking about it, or whatever, and it's like, oh, this person's clearly native, or,
She's like, no.
and then they're like, no, and then he's like, well, that what? Only our people know this
Yeah,
shit.
you're telling me a whitey knows about the Wendigo?
Yeah, I was really confused, though, halfway through, because I was like, what does Antlers have to do with zombies? I was so confused.
I mean, they did kind of look like zombies. I give you that.
And they were eating
Yeah.
people. I'm like,
They were eating meat.
people.
Honestly, the effects look better than the new Resident Evil effects.
Wow, that's
Ooh.
a staunch fucking statement that you just made.
Have you guys seen the
Res-
trailers yet?
Resident
Yeah,
Evil
but it's a
fucking
trailer,
sponsored the whole
man. You
fight
can't
last
judge it
night,
off a
dude.
trailer.
You can judge it off a trailer because sometimes they leave that shit in the movie.
Sometimes.
Well, like Dune.
Like
Come on,
Eternals.
dude. Like Eternals, yeah.
That table breaking scene got me.
What does that have to do with bad CGI?
You know he didn't really break.
Oh my god. That's not true at all. You don't know that.
It was a breakaway table,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, like in WWE.
Those are not breakaway tables. Those are just straight up tables.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they just know how to hit
back
them.
in the day, yeah, but nowadays probably not.
What, you
That's
think they like
CGI.
perforate it? It's
Yeah.
CGI? Everybody there in the crowd is just imagining a
Yeah.
table? They're like, wow, this would look cool if there's a table
Hey,
there.
this next scene,
She was
we're
probably
gonna.
styrofoam in the middle, and then when you hit it, it falls in.
In wrestling?
It's plastic.
In wrestling, those are like the real thin tables.
Oh, okay.
It's like foam.
That's what James
It's
said.
balsa wood.
Yeah, balsa wood tables.
And they just do the sound effect of it breaking.
I feel like mankind would be like, what's these bitch ass tables? I want the thick ones. I want you to
No,
put me
back
through a
then
table.
there was
dude.
real tables.
Yeah, back then it was a lot more crazier.
It had a thin
But even
steel
like
plate in
the
the middle of it.
announcer's desk is really like thin, like flimsy fake wood too, because they're
Oh,
always
really?
slamming them through it. Yeah, that's why they take the TVs out, or the monitors, because those are the only thing that are like real.
Oh,
Because
okay.
if you get thrown those monitors, you're getting fucked up.
You're gonna break your shoulder and shit.
No, it's just a sticker on the table that looks like little boards and stuff.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the TVs. They put TV stickers on the
I mean,
table.
they might. They're 3D.
They're looking at the stickers and they're like, "Oh my god,
3D
this man had
stickers.
a family." Yeah, it's like the cars when they give you all the stickers and you got to put the stickers on the cars.
Yeah.
Look at how much Eric hates this joke.
Yeah.
Eric is so over it.
He's like, it's not funny no more.
I'm just like, let's move on.
It's so funny because you make that face all the time, though. And I know because when I have to find
That's
the
'cause
ratings, I'm
I
always.
got another screen pulled up.
I have to get Danielle out too.
I gotta
closed
cook
it.
dinner.
This motherfucker with the one thing that really does not require him to have to get off early. Yeah, I mean, I gotta
cook dinner.
I gotta cut down the bunions on my toes. That's happened now.
I gotta give
Shit,
my
that
cat a
too.
bath.
I gotta
wash
go
my
read a book
goldfish.
about traps.
Alright, center
I-
score then. Would you rent it? No.
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 Man, Eric took a long time though.
I know. He was like, "Oh, let me think about
I
it."
thought we were gonna do the order, my bad.
No. We've been doing just everybody saying it at once for these. Would you buy this movie physically?
No.
No.
Nah.
Would you buy it digitally?
No.
No.
Nope.
Would you buy it in the $5 bin at your local establishment?
Maybe.
Not even Walmart.
As a gift.
I would do it as like
gag
a.
gift, maybe.
If you buy it from me, we're not
100%.
friends.
I would do it as like a black elephant gift.
Black elephant.
What?
White elephant. What's
What?
it called?
We had never played that one before.
I don't know what kind of Kentucky Christmas games you're playing, but we don't play those games
Is
up
it
here.
white elephant?
Yeah, it's white
Okay.
elephant.
The views.
Yeah, the views of Alex do not represent the views of Sooner or Later TV. Would you put this on in the background while white people are over?
No. I mean, white
Absolutely
people
not.
might eat it up, maybe.
No.
I heard about the Wendigo.
Wow. I've
Oh
seen
my
that
God.
episode of
Maybe-
Charmed.
Maybe my
Oh my-
native friends, but not my white friends.
I don't think you can say that. I think the native.
My grandfather was part Cherokee or whatever.
Yeah. You and every other white person in America, your grandparents were part.
Yeah,
Native
everyone is, yeah.
American. Yeah.
I'm 2.2%, all right?
And my dad is naturally darker, even not being out in the sun. So
I just thought of a joke in The Sopranos, but I can't say it.
No, I'm sure you could not say that shit. Would you recommend?
no.
No.
Sure, if you're a sick fuck, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking the same
If
thing.
you like boring movies, go ahead.
Dude, if you're just trying to get it in with your native
If you're
woman,
trying to bump and grind.
there you go.
Bam.
All right, ratings. James, what do you give Antlers?
4 glowing hearts out of 10.
That is way higher than I thought. Eric?
I give it 3.33 repeating, of course.
Of course.
Out of
I'm a cut myself with these little antler statue I made. Out of 10.
Because I'm a sick fuck.
Those little sharp teeth.
Alex?
I give it 2. I'm gonna use the same jump scare tactic out of 10.
I might give it 8 teachers coming back from California out of 10.
8.
No, I think this movie was a solid 4.
Hey, her plates expire in April, though. I don't know if you noticed that, but I did.
They're probably her brother's plates, though.
They're California.
Did you say California on her
Yeah.
plates?
On
You gotta
the
get new plates anyways.
Yeah.
They expired in April. I
Yeah,
don't
but she
know.
got to get them before They expire because otherwise.
What month was it in the movie though?
I don't know.
No, but she's only been there 2 weeks though, right?
Has it only been 2 weeks?
I don't know. They said sometime.
But if you come over with expired plates, they still make you go through the whole rigmarole.
All I'm saying
They
is
don't give you any leeway. They give you no
I
slack.
noticed her plates will expire in April.
But they weren't
They
expired
weren't
at the time of
expired.
movie.
You don't
I never
know
said
if
they were expired by the time of the
but
movie.
it
I'm
was
just saying
looking
they
pretty
expired.
cold. Who's to say that it wasn't?
It's Oregon.
They're in
though, dude.
Oregon.
It's always cold.
It's not always cold. It's always overcast. There's a difference.
It's always 70.
And it's
So
during the
overcasty
school.
in that movie.
Yeah,
It's during the school year, so
it is during the school year.
Who knows how their system works in that small ass town?
It could have been March. You could have a whole
Yeah,
month.
There was like 12-year-olds in the same classroom as like 6-year-olds. Yeah, who's to say?
It is a small school. They probably only have 12 kids.
They go
kid
to
was
school all
weird
year
too,
round.
dude.
Yeah. What happened here?
That kid was weird, man. He was taking that doll and he was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah, the way he
I
was like humping the doll in the middle of
I
the
was like,
classroom
what
with
is
the
this shit?
with the principal behind him. Like the
Yeah.
principal was watching him hump that sock puppet.
And then it was so funny when all the kids were leaving, chairs were knocking over, and the principal was like, "Well, now I got."
And why do they leave their backpacks outside?
So weird.
Some schools do that. Mine did.
But what if a bear gets it?
Do they not have little cubby holes?
I guess
Yeah.
not.
Not always.
Huh.
I thought it was like a gun safety thing.
I mean, why not put that shit just on the back of your chair?
Because they don't want the kids to have their knives in the school, man.
Yeah, but then you got kids putting dog shit in bags.
I mean, if I hate you enough, I'm going to do that shit in the school too, though.
I did feel bad for that bear that the antler dude killed, though. That was sad.
Yo, he tore that bear the fuck up, though.
That bear low-key would have fucked him up, though, if he didn't fuck him up first.
He's the apex predator,
He
man.
was
What
the
can you
apex
say?
predator.
Until that wife or the sister or the fucking
No, he's
teacher or
the
the
teacher.
daughter or whoever she was came with that knife.
She was all 6 of those things, actually. Except, wait, no, she wasn't a wife. She never got married.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
We don't know that. Maybe she left an abusive husband.
It'll be explained in
Antlers
Antlers 2.
2. It's going to have nothing to do with the first Antlers, though. It's going to
A
be like...
Mothman story.
A moth.
For a second, I thought there was some incest stuff going on there.
So did I.
I mean,
also thought
technically
that.
there was. The dad was abusing her.
Oh.
I was talking about the brother and the
Yeah.
sister, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
All right,
And
next
it's
week...
not really incest because like she didn't want any part of it. It was
That
just
doesn't
assault.
make it not incest.
I mean,
incest.
yeah.
It's still incestuous. It's just incestuous or assault.
Yeah,
I
but
agree with Joey.
the daughter could not be like charged with incest.
I don't think you can charge
but
anyone with
will
incest
still be the charge.
Yeah, you can. It's illegal incest.
to get married.
No, like to have sexual relationships with someone you are related to, it's illegal.
Are we trying to see Clifford the Big Red Dog next week? Or
Bro.
what?
Fuck no. Yeah, you can actually see it early at Marcus Theater right now if you on Tuesday if you get tickets right now.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I
We're
get my
gonna
tickets
take
for
Mikey
free.
to see it for his birthday.
Or should we do
Oh, you're gonna see it for free.
Ghostbusters?
I do want to see Ghostbusters.
Wow, it is illegal for the weirdest reason. It says here on justii.com, which is some criminal offenses website, that it is illegal across the U.S. because of the harm that it can cause to family relationships.
That's weird. Go get.
Yeah, like
Oh,
what?
wait.
I feel like there's
King
more
Richard.
that could cause for
King
it to
Richard,
be
I'm
illegal,
definitely
but
going
sure.
to see.
Which one?
King Richard comes out next week too.
Oh, that's the one about the Venus and Serena's dad?
Is that limited release? Is that like a big
No,
release?
it's got to be coming out big time.
It's the artisan films for AMC.
Big
so
time.
It's artisan.
Either
because, I
way-
mean, based.
Someone would be charged with incest, so
We're already past that.
I wasn't.
But just because she's not charged with the legality of incest doesn't mean it's not incest. For her. Because it's not like you can choose to be incestuous or not. Like, if it's forced upon you, it's still incestuous.
I get what you're saying, but I think legally,
But
no.
we're-
But I,
But the legality doesn't matter.
to me, it does, and that's all that matters.
What? That's not how that works.
Wait, what? There's a bunch of complimentary screenings for shit. Like, there's a complimentary screening for this Belfast movie.
What, like you can get in for free?
Yeah.
Send me a link.
I mean, that Belfast movie is like an Oscar bait
Bait.
thing.
I mean, I see those all the time for like early releases and stuff. I just don't want to go on like a Tuesday and
Yeah.
go see them at 8:00 at night.
I also don't want to see movies on Tuesdays because I feel like that's when all
Say what you can say.
Say it.
Loud people.
Yeah, we don't know what we're gonna watch, so you're gonna find out next week. All right, we love you. Bye.
Bye.